No way! What? I just got chills just now, guys. No! So is it possible that Rhaenyra's biggest enemy could be within her own walls? And when you have no experience with so much responsibility, it's a recipe for disaster. Hey fellow Force users and fellow Dragon Riders, what is up? It's Jasmine, the AhsokaTanoFan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, this is definitely a bit of an unexpected video. I think that one of you guys, at least one of you guys, a little while back asked me if I was going to be doing videos to House of the Dragon. And initially I wasn't going to because it is quite a lot to balance with the Acolyte, which I'm also reviewing. But yeah, the season is just getting too good that I really couldn't help myself. And as far as this week's episode, I've been hearing that it's supposed to be a good one. I've basically been trying to avoid spoilers, and just knowing that it's a good one, that's enough for me to know that probably some stuff goes down. I mean, it is part of the Game of Thrones saga. And if you guys like this video, I could definitely continue doing the series for the rest of the season. As you guys can see, I've got my Mother of Dragons shirt on too. My little dragon necklace. Just to get into the spirit, you know. So last week's episode, there was a bunch that went down, but the gist of it is you have both councils, Black and Green, trying to prepare for an inevitable war. But probably, arguably, the biggest part of the last episode was Rhaenyra meeting Alicent face to face. That was the first time they've seen each other since Viserys' death. So definitely a big moment. I love how she did that, and it definitely reminded me of the lady, the Shame lady from Game of Thrones as well.
Shame! Shame!
Her name's kind of escaping me though. But yeah, and you saw Rhaenyra not only try and plead for peace with Alicent, but also they have both realized the error and the miscommunication. You could tell that Alicent knew deep down she had made a mistake, but perhaps things were too far progressed already, that rather than acknowledging that mistake and causing more chaos, she just would rather, you know, stick to what's already in motion, so to speak. It's definitely safe to assume that this war is coming. I think things are probably going to be getting intense pretty quickly. Anyways, I don't want to speculate too much. Without further ado, let's fly our way into episode 4 of season 2 of House of the Dragon and check out what's in store for us. Get it? Flying like dragons? I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is the one intro I never skip. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. The episode hasn't even started and I already feel nervous. This looks like Daemon. Who's that? Is he hallucinating right now? Dreaming again? Oh, it's her! Millie Alcock. Oh, we did see her last episode as well.
Stop.
Oh, shoot. Oh! Wow. Thankfully it's just a dream, but foreshadowing maybe? Oh my god, that looks so creepy. Oh, he's actually got blood in his hand. For real?
Moria,
Oh no, that disappeared. Okay.
as I said, there's been a raven.
Oh, okay, that was him saying that, because in the dream, Rhaenyra said there's been a raven.
My prince, my grace, your grace.
This is Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully. He is heir to River Run and the future Lord Paramount of the River.
Tully, we know that name. Makes me think of Sam Tully.
Sadly, he remains incapacitated.
Well, my time is short and I have need of an army. Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
Oh my god. Daemon, did he just ask him to kill his grandfather? Oh my gosh.
Lord Grover raised me in his stead.
All very touching. Are you here to speak with your grandsire's voice? For House
Oh my
Tully?
gosh, Daemon.
While he still lives? That is not our way.
then you're of no use to me.
Damn.
Was it Bracken or Blackwood?
House Bracken that declared green, Your Grace.
Who could remember? Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action to lead my host of rivermen.
Damon's always so to the point. Okay, who's this now? This is Rhaenys, okay. She's probably going to talk to Corlys, maybe? Because they had a bit of a disagreement in the last episode.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life, but I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Rhaenys.
Why'd she touch on his face like that? So he's the one that saved him. From the first season, I believe it was.
He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave. Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised.
What
up
happened
honor,
in
not
his
hidden beneath the
past?
tides.
Is this why you came?
I came to tell you that Baylor has called me to Dragonstone. I grow restless in Rhaenyra's absence.
Where has that woman gone?
I suspect to try and draw us all back from the abyss.
Because, right, Rhaenyra is either still in King's Landing or she's just getting ready to leave after meeting Alicent. I feel like that was kind of symbolic, you know, she's trying to put the pieces, hold the pieces together, then it breaks, falls from her hands.
I brewed it myself.
Thank you. I will see it delivered discreetly.
Do report if the recipient has need of any remedy. The tea is known to disagree with the gut.
I shall observe the girl closely.
Wait. Is that the, like the miscarriage soup or drink? She's pregnant, isn't she? She said it's for another girl, but I bet you it's for her.
Do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him?
Oh, shoot. It's kind of a loaded question.
I could not know.
So she's doubting herself, I guess, and wondering if what she said to Rhaenyra was the right thing. Yeah, it's for her. She's 100% pregnant. Yep. Honestly, I'm not surprised with how often her and Sir Criston got busy, you know? Surprised it's only happening now. You know what's interesting, guys? I know Alicent gets a lot of hate, but I actually kind of feel for her as well. It's not easy being in her position either.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
Perhaps you can, Sir Alfred, when you next sight them on your dragon.
Oh. She has spoken.
We know that Cole possesses a host that is growing in strength and that it is a problem.
Can Daemon hope to meet it with his own in time? If I know the Riverlands, he has more disentangling ahead of him than the end of a Lysini orgy.
Had word from your father?
No.
Daemon's gotta come help out, man.
An enemy host growing in constitution marches somewhere in the vastness of the Crown Lands. We could perhaps act if only we had a host of our own.
Mind your tongue, Sir Alfred.
Does it speak falsely, my prince? This council is rudderless.
Yeah, you better be
I'm doing
careful.
my best to steer it, Sir Alfred.
The Queen did not name you hand. It is her voice and that of the King Consort that we need to raise alliances and command our vassals.
This guy
They
needs
are
to be
gods.
careful with how he's
Come of
talking.
This council.
Oh, Corlys has entered the chat.
My lord.
Oh, now he gets quiet. Okay.
But we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table.
Oh, that looks like blood. Shit. So definitely some type of battle. This is the only thing I'll say about the show is sometimes they'll show us battles that happened off screen. This is a battle I think that I would have liked to have seen on screen, you know? But I mean, I'm sure there's more battles to come still.
You can earn back your honor by raising his banner and fighting in his name against the whore of Dragonstone.
Wow.
All who refuse
Nice, Sir Criston.
will have their death.
Wow. I hate when they try and get loyalty like this, because it's not going to be true loyalty if people are just doing it out of fear. They should offer them something, an incentive.
Sacking your queen's own castles and putting up people to the sword.
Wow. Oh shoot.
You're not fit for the White Cloak.
Right? No lies told there.
This is a better death than a traitor deserves. You should thank me for it.
I can't stand this guy. Oh man. A G right to the end. Wow. Wow, now they're all kneeling. I can't say I blame them. Just killed him like it was nothing. What do the notes say?
We'll lead the van northeast.
But Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
Daemon, of all people, has taken Harrenhal. It's your fucking castle!
Well, that castle is more crippled than I am, Your Grace.
Oh, I see. That's where Daemon is now, so they're not interested in it.
As Harrenhal saps Daemon's resolve, the false queen remains trapped on her island, and Sir Criston continues felling castles in the Crown Lands.
I need to be informed of these things, if I'm to make informed rulings.
Harrenhal must wait. Sir Criston is marching on Rook's Rest.
This guy is freaky. Great actor, though.
No such
The castle
command.
is small, weakly defended. After Cole smashes it, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land. This war will not be won with dragons alone, but with dragons flying behind armies of men.
Have him turn about. I want Harrenhal back.
Cole is already preparing his attack.
Ooh, a bit of a disagreement here.
He sent word to me.
To you?
Wow. Why do I feel like Aegon's getting similar treatment to Rhaenys and Baela right now, not really getting the respect from his council? Oh, crap. There's definitely been a lot of tension brewing between the two of them, especially the last couple episodes. And so far, this episode too. Everyone else is like, what the fuck are they saying?
Right now, Rook's Rest is an easy target, and a worthy effort. Don't you agree, my king?
Wow. Aegon has no say at all, it seems. It's crazy you can have so much power and be the king, and people can still kind of boss you around and not listen to you. Oh, it's Laris. I wonder if he wants to look at her feet again.
Indulgence was my sin.
Oh shoot, she's having cramps.
Last night's supper. Too far, I fear.
Because she's miscarrying. Oh no! Girl, you couldn't even hide the potion?
Sir Criston wins every challenge he faces there. That truth alone is like to incite Rhaenyra's fury. And you must worry for him.
He knows, I think, that they've been getting it on.
We should all pray for his victory and safe return.
Indeed. You have not seemed yourself of late.
Only weeks ago, my lord husband was alive, and the realm was at peace.
Oh, this has all been only
Barely had
weeks?
the hours to grieve one tragedy before suffering the next. I regret if I have not been myself.
No matter how suited he thought Rhaenyra for the crown, the voices of history would have told him how the realm would react to her
It's
succession.
impossible to know what steered his thoughts in those final hours.
Do you now doubt his intentions?
Asking difficult questions.
The war will be fought, many will die, and the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
Damn. Kind of cold, but I guess
Yes, indeed.
the dark truth. Oh, I like that how he closed the book just as they talked about Viserys. It's almost like closing one book that was Viserys' life, now we're opening another one, and that new book is what lies ahead. I don't know, maybe just a little bit of symbolism there. Was someone coming there? Okay, so far this seems like another dream. Okay. I will say I'm not really a huge fan when shows do too many dreams and hallucinations. But we'll see where it leads. That looks like Aemond. I think I see an eye patch. Oh shit, it's him. So what is that supposed to mean? It's supposed to mean that he's similar to Aemond, or he's gonna lose an eye?
So what are you then? Some kind of maester?
I'm headed to the duties after the last one fled in the night.
Fled? Why?
Just never settled in.
I wonder if there's more to that story. Like, did you kill that person, maybe?
Sleep can be thin in this place.
What would you know of my sleep?
What is that?
Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid.
Oh! Girl! Dutty.
You experienced anything of note?
You are a strange kind of woman.
I wonder if she's responsible for his hallucinations.
Cursed to live in human form.
This girl is so weird.
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
It's a hard thing, I imagine, to give obeisance to one who replaced you as heir.
She's brave.
I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as you stand here? Here, drink this.
No.
Need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
Daemon, do not drink that. Oh my gosh, he drank it? Really? Why would you drink something where you don't know what's in it? Okay, so is he hallucinating now?
Who are you?
Sir William Blackwood of House Blackwood, Your Grace. As I said.
So he lost his memory there.
Some 20 years ago, my lord bent the knee to King Viserys and acknowledged the Princess Rhaenyra as his rightful heir. I once vied for Queen Rhaenyra's hand before she wed Seleno.
Oh. Shoot, I don't remember if we saw him in season 1. I guess we did. Oh shoot, he's seeing his wife. Lena. I have her wig too. Okay, but who is it really though? That same Alice lady? The witch? Oh no, okay.
And once you and your dragon bring the Queen's justice to the Brackens, our armies will be yours.
Well, Cole's done splendidly at the least, turning every castle and army he's faced, including Duskendale, God's bless him.
He's losing it, eh, Aegon?
We are a formidable opponent.
You bore me. You all bore me.
Is he drunk? Well, I could tell you, if this war comes, it will be anything but boring.
Hey.
Well, any coin we can save will be a welcome bounty.
Wow, so they just carried on without him.
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
Oh wow, they just bumped into each other. They don't seem well coordinated.
They don't care what I think. I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom? At your council table, earned their seats. It's my hope that
Notice how they're sitting so far apart, eh?
you would honour the burden of your new duties, be silent, and strive to learn from the
Reflection of their actual relationship too. Very distant.
That you might be half the king your father was.
Oh.
Tread carefully.
Or what?
That was kind of cold.
I ruled in your father's absence throughout his long illness, and Otto Hightower was as cunning a statesman as ever lived. You should humbly be seeking our opinions and counsel.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
Oh man, kind of hurts. Wow, but she's kind of speaking facts at the same time, because everybody else has so much more experience than him. So he really does need to learn from all of them. But you know what, Alicent? You would have someone more experienced on the throne if you had just, supported Rhaenyra's claim. Hence why Viserys wanted Rhaenyra. Also, too, I feel like maybe Viserys didn't teach Aegon that much because he planned on Rhaenyra succeeding him. Maybe that's why Aegon doesn't have that much experience.
We shall move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
They will not expect it because it is fucking madness.
You're afraid, sir?
He's taunting him just like the twin, Sir Eric. This must be Rhaenyra we're gonna see because I recognize her theme song. Hear it? That looks like her.
Cole's host has grown since riding abroad.
Many Darkling men declared for Aegon. Those who refused were put to the sword.
What of my father?
Oh, was his father that guy
Cole took his
that...
head for it.
Oh, yeah, that was his father.
Where have you been?
Damn.
These last days?
Being questioned by her son.
To meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
You could have been taken or slain.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path. Either I win my claim or die.
Her son's looking like a young Jon Snow.
It's but a small coastal keep.
Because Lord Staunton is a member of this council.
What's that girl up to? I don't trust her. But I guess she did save Rhaenyra's life. I'm warning her about the twins.
To act. We need to send a dragon.
There are those who have mistaken my caution for weakness. Let that be their undoing.
Well, that means she's gonna send a dragon.
I will not loose dragons to war whilst I hide here in my castle.
Our allies raise their banners for you, Mother.
Yes, they do.
Send me.
No.
I will burn Cole's lines and withdraw before King's Landing could even
You lack
raise
the
alarm.
experience.
She probably doesn't want to lose another son.
You must send me, Your Grace. Meleys is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle. I will meet Cole.
What? I just got chills just now, guys. The way she just stepped up to the plate there. Oh, okay. All right, so Rhaenys is going. I really would love for her to kill Cole. So she's gonna meet Rhaenys here?
I wish only to fight for you. For your
Oh,
claim
son.
and mine.
There's something I need to tell you, Jace.
The music's so intense. What?
It's a secret that Viserys told me when he named me his successor.
Okay, here she goes. She's got her armor and everything.
It has passed from king to heir since Aegon the Conqueror's time.
Oh, Aegon's going too. It looks like.
The Targaryen, who sits the Iron Throne.
Oh, that was actually cute. How he nudged
They
him.
are a protector. Ordained. And to unite them.
It's actually nice to see how they bond with their dragons. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's definitely gonna be a battle this episode.
Believed that I alone was meant to be his protector.
I like that shot there. How she walked into the doorframe.
What Jaehaerys had told him.
Is that Aegon? Okay.
What is it?
He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay, so she's telling that to him now. So that means she, well, I guess, because in case anything happens and he has to succeed her. Ooh. Okay, so we've got Rhaenys and Aegon both going to battle. That makes me nervous. Oh, is that Rhaenys?
The Darkland levies to break off and move ahead. We must keep the dragon's attention divided. Make the signal.
Oh my gosh. So he planned for this. Is he laying a trap somehow? For the dragon. He says he wants to divide the dragon's attention. Okay, Rhaenys, let's go. Okay, just don't get too low. Oh, man. I wonder if they have one of those dragon weapons. Oh, no. Is that Vhagar? Oh, my gosh. No. Freaking Aemond. Oh, my God. I have a pit in my stomach right now.
On boss, Vhagar.
Wow. Wow. Oh, no. This is not good. Oh, crap. And Aegon's there too, though. Shit. Because we know what Aemond did to Lucerys. Even though it was an accident, he's capable of doing that, right? This is epic, though. I've been waiting for this dragon action for a little while.
This was your secret plot, Carl. For the king himself to lay ambush and they have to die in the attempt. No.
Oh, so he didn't know that Aegon was coming. Interesting.
Your king has joined you.
How is that gonna work out, though, guys? Because he's not expected to be there. Okay, Rhaenys, let's go. Oh, I love how they speak. It just sounds so cool. Oh! Oh, crap, crap, crap. I don't think he got her. He didn't get her, right? No, he didn't. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit, shit, shit. Oh! Oh, that's all blood there. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what? I actually hate to hear the dragons in pain. I don't know, they almost sound like a dog, you know? Vhagar's coming. Oh my gosh. No way. Vhagar's huge. Holy crap. Her tail alone is the size of some of their dragons, I think. And they're distracted. Oh shit.
Flank the gods.
So he didn't know his brother's gonna be. No way! Oh my god, is he about to kill his own brother right now? No way! Oh my god, he's totally gonna do that so he could take the throne! And he's gonna blame it on Rhaenys. What the hell, Aemond? Did he just kill his own brother? Hold on a second. Wow, that is super messed up. Oh no, not her going back. I kind of want her to get out of there, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my gosh, this is so intense but epic. But wow. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, be careful, Rhaenys. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Oh my gosh. So where's Sir Criston? I guess he's going to check on Aegon. Oh. Oh, good. Is he dead? Hopefully. Wow. Oh my gosh. Vhagar just oh shoot. Just flatten everybody. Okay, Rhaenys, I'm gonna need you to get out of there right now. She should go back and then tell Rhaenyra kind of what they're up against. She looks completely burnt out though. Literally. Is she leaving? Oh my gosh. Is she looking? No, man. Oh my gosh. This makes me so nervous, guys. This is exactly what happened with Luke. He was riding and then Vhagar comes out of nowhere. Right? Oh my god. No, no, no. Oh no. Not the neck. Oh no. Come on, Meleys. Oh my gosh. No. No. Are you kidding? No way. No. Oh, fuck you, Aemond. Screw you. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? No. No, not Rhaenys. Oh, I actually liked her so much. That is so emotional. Oh, damn it. He's not dead. Wow. Oh my gosh, we just saw Rhaenys die. I can't believe that. He's having a rough time. I'm so upset right now, actually. Wait, so is he's seeing his men leave him for dead, kind of?
The king has fallen. We must find him.
I bet you that person's dead. Oh wow, just ashes. He's the only one going that way. Like, I think I see the white cloak there. You know what, guys? I wouldn't be surprised if we see Sir Criston have a change of heart. He almost looks like he's going through a really rude awakening right now.
Aemond!
You know what? Wow, Aemond might want to kill Sir Criston.
Where is his grace?
If he finds out the truth. Oh man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Is he dead? He looks dead. Is he though? I wonder if Aemond was just getting ready to finish the job, but then Sir Criston came. No way. Wow. I'm kind of speechless, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot. A lot to take in. Hey guys, so wow. What an episode. I could definitely see why people were talking about it now. I feel like that was actually a very unsettling episode. It's one of those episodes that you're probably gonna be thinking about for the days to come. First of all, we got to talk about the final 10-15 minutes or so. That was just insane. R.I.P. Rhaenys. That was actually so sad how she went out. She really went out like a G in the end, and you could see when she was falling, the expression on her face, it's as though she knew that she was done for, you know, and that she wasn't gonna make it. And I think what was so heartbreaking about that scene is you really saw the bond between her and Meleys, the dragon, and the look that Meleys gave her. Yeah, it was just heartbreaking. It was almost as if to say, like, this is it, you know, I'm sorry we couldn't do more, kind of thing. You know, it's just really, really sad. And then, yeah, just to see her go out like that. I'm still processing it, to be honest with you, because Rhaenys has been a regular from the very beginning. So to see her go out like that was just really sad. I guess that's the reality of being a dragon rider, is it's the two of you going into battle together. And if one doesn't make it, the other typically doesn't make it. The definition of ride or die, right? I really just, in this battle, wanted her to leave so many times, but I think that deep down she really wanted to try and finish the job, especially because the last time during last season she had a chance to kill them all and didn't. I still kind of wish she did, to be honest, but then I guess we wouldn't have had a show, right? I think that's probably what made her keep going back to try and finish everything. I'm wondering what Corlys's reaction is going to be as well when he finds out. We saw what happened to Aegon as well, which is really shocking. I was not expecting that. I have a lot of questions about that. The fact that Aemond did that to his own brother, it's both surprising and unsurprising. First of all, it's surprising because it is your own brother, but at the same time, the two of them didn't really seem to get along that well. I mentioned this in my reaction, but it did seem as though there was some tension brewing between the two of them. And even you'll recall in the last episode, Aegon was laughing at him in the brothel, so maybe it wasn't that hard for him to kill off his own brother like that. I do wonder what his plan was overall though, because Aegon showed up unexpectedly, so what would Aemond have done if Aegon wasn't there? Or maybe did he tell him off screen somehow that he should join the battle to kind of lure him out there? But either way, if he is dead, which it looks like that is strongly the case, Aemond takes the throne because Aegon's dead, and also his son is dead as well because he was killed by the men that Daemon hired. So that leaves the throne to Aemond, which I think is what he wanted all along. You can see even during the council meetings, he was basically running the show. He was doing everything behind Aegon's back. He really was acting like the king, and you could tell that that really upset Aegon. And it's interesting because both councils were having problems and disagreements in terms of how to move forward. In the Black Council's case, it was because their leader was absent. Rhaenyra had gone off to King's Landing. But on the Green Council, their leader is present, but in the eyes of the council members, he might as well be absent because they don't really see him as a leader. So it's interesting how both councils are dealing with similar issues. And speaking of councils as well, I don't fully trust Mysaria, Daemon's old girlfriend. The way she was kind of lurking in the shadows there, I think they definitely got to watch out for her potentially. She did save Rhaenyra's life, but at the same time, she's definitely had a hard life, and you kind of have to question just how loyal she is. Is she going to be loyal to Rhaenyra to the end, or is she someone that is loyal to whoever is currently taking care of her the best? So I don't know if she could potentially change her loyalty afterwards. But back to Aegon for a sec. So if he is in fact not dead, what is going to happen in terms of bringing him back to King's Landing? Is there going to be now a whole contesting situation for the throne, similar to what happened with when Viserys was almost close to his final hours? Did people see what Aemond did? Because Sir Criston seemed to pick up on that Aemond attacked Sunfire. So is Aemond gonna blame it on Rhaenys somehow and say that he was trying to go for Rhaenys? Because if people suspect that Aemond did that on purpose, then that could cause problems. It did look from the final scene though that Aemond was getting ready to finish the job, and then Sir Criston stopped him. So if that's the case, is Aemond gonna potentially kill Sir Criston to keep the secret? From the looks of it, I guess maybe we can assume that he's dead for now. And if that's the case, there was definitely a lot of foreshadowing building up to this final fight. You could even see that Rhaenys and Aegon's scenes were somewhat paralleled when they were both getting ready to ride their dragons. They both also seem to have good bonds with their dragons. Yeah, definitely a powerful scene looking back at it in hindsight, knowing that this was going to be both of their final battles. I think what it comes down to for Aegon's case as well, though, is that he really should have listened to what Alicent told him. And wait till Alicent finds out as well. What story will she even be told? That it was Rhaenys' fault? Is she going to find out that her son had her other son killed? And she's going to end up in a similar situation as Rhaenyra, having lost a child now. And I wonder if she'll blame herself as well and regret not choosing peace when she had that final chance to, when Rhaenyra went to visit her. But speaking of that scene between Alicent and Aegon was very powerful. You could tell, first of all, that they were both sitting on opposite ends, and I mentioned this during my reaction, but their distance in that scene is a huge reflection of their relationship. They don't really seem to have that adoring mother-son relationship. It's very different from Rhaenyra's relationship with her sons. Even when she's talking to Jacaerys, we're going to talk more about that scene as well. You could see that she's holding his hand, she kind of caresses his face, just like a mother would her son. I think what that scene showed us, as well as many scenes during this episode, is that Alicent does think deep down that Rhaenyra would have made a better queen. Because that's the thing, if Rhaenyra was queen, she would have a lot more experience, and she wouldn't have to just sit back and do nothing and leave everything to everybody else. But Aegon's in that situation because he doesn't have experience, and he also wasn't told the Song of Ice and Fire by Viserys, because Viserys intended for Rhaenyra to succeed him. So really, Alicent has definitely caused a mess by misinterpreting what Viserys said, because she essentially put someone in that position, right? That's the thing with Aegon. I don't think we're meant to see him 100% as a villain. He is a young kid that really did not ask to be in that position. He has no experience, and yet he has all this responsibility. And when you have no experience with so much responsibility, it's a recipe for disaster. and then she kind of is harsh with him a little bit. So I don't entirely blame Aegon for this. Earlier on in the episode, she asked the Maester if he thought that Viserys would have truly wanted Aegon to succeed him. During her discussion with Larys, she talked about everything she'd been through in just a few weeks, and that was also the signal to the audience that since Viserys' death, it's only been a few weeks that has gone by. When I see Alicent, I see a woman in conflict. I see a woman who is tired and who is managing her best given her situation. And it's tough because on one hand, I kind of do empathize with her. It's not an easy position that she's in. But on the other hand, she definitely did bring this entire situation on herself unintentionally. So we're just talking about Alicent and Aegon. And as I mentioned, their relationship is in stark contrast to Rhaenyra and Jace's relationship, her son's relationship. That scene when she talks to him about the song of Ice and Fire was really powerful. Even visually, it was pretty stunning. You could see the doorway with the dragon in the background. As Rhaenyra sits, Jace kind of comes halfway into the doorway, and then Rhaenyra meets him halfway. It's almost as if Rhaenyra's trying to meet him halfway in the sense of being that mother and protector to him, but also trusting him enough with his duty to the realm, should he have to take her place and be king one day. It's powerful again to hear her tell Jace what Viserys told her and talk about the song of Ice and Fire. She was speaking about how whoever sits the throne is not only supposed to be a king or queen, but they're also supposed to be a protector and unite the 7 kingdoms against a common foe, which is the White Walkers. So definitely a nod to Game of Thrones there. It does make you wonder why she's choosing to tell him this now. Is it that she thinks she may potentially not be around much longer? She did mention in this episode she either has to win her claim or die, so she knows the stakes are dire. So it's possible she thinks that he may have to succeed her sooner than anticipated because of the ongoing war, and that's why she wants to let him know. A sad reality as well is that in Rhaenyra's absence, in pursuit of peace with Alicent, she unfortunately lost more peace because during that time, Cole's armies advanced. Her pursuing peace could potentially be what ends up costing her the war in the end, because right now they definitely have the disadvantage. All right, let's talk about Sir Criston. I shouldn't even call him Sir Criston. Let's just call him Criston. I mentioned it before, obviously I really don't like him. I think I'm not alone in that, but I have some thoughts with regards to him. First of all, I think he's a lot smarter than people give him credit for, because everything he did, even sending Sir Eric to his death essentially to assassinate Rhaenyra, that definitely caused a lot of fear, panic, and instability within Rhaenyra's own walls, which I think was the intended goal. And even now, Alicent's brother thought that he was being very rash and reckless the way that he was leading the battle, but he had a plan all along, and that included Vhagar. So he definitely, I think, is a lot more smart and strategic and calculated than he may be given credit for. But I think this episode definitely changed him. From that moment, he fell and hit his head, which I was hoping took him out, but it didn't. You could argue that he woke up a different person. He seemed completely lost, literally like he had the rug pulled out from under him. There was just death and destruction surrounding him. He saw the people that he led into battle kind of venture off in the distance and do their own thing and essentially leave him behind, not even bothering to check if he was still alive. And then the king, who he's so close to and who he was the hand to, now it looks as though he's died, and Aemond looks like he was the one who slayed him. So I don't know where that places Sir Criston. I have a funny feeling that he could potentially have a change of heart going forward. I don't know exactly what that looks like. I don't think he's necessarily going to declare for Rhaenyra, but actually it's a possibility. Anything's possible. He either way is not going to be the same going forward than he was prior to this battle, and I don't think that he will support Aemond in the way that he supported Aegon, especially given that he knows the truth. And another question I asked during my reaction was, is Aemond going to want to kill him to permanently silence him? And last but not least, Daemon. Daemon. He has definitely been out of it for a little bit, having these hallucinations. He encountered that witch, he drank that potion, which I don't know what it did to him, but it seemed to affect his memory to a certain degree. You'll notice though in his hallucinations / dreams, he keeps seeing Rhaenyra, but the young Rhaenyra. And from last episode, he saw her basically cleaning up his mess, which I think is what she actually said. And you saw that she was stitching the head of the deceased baby he killed back onto his body. And then in another hallucination this episode, we see Daemon actually kill Rhaenyra. And so I wonder if these hallucinations are a reflection of his guilt. Number one, we know he felt a lot of guilt by making that mistake and killing that baby. Not only does he feel guilty about that, but I also think he has a lot of darker desires for the throne himself that have never really gone away. And maybe that's why he kind of envisions himself potentially potentially turning on Rhaenyra and killing her. And that definitely leads you to question whether or not he will come to the rescue of Rhaenyra or be her downfall in the end. At the very beginning of the series, one of the things they said about the Targaryens is that their undoing was ultimately themselves. So is it possible that Rhaenyra's biggest enemy could be within her own walls? But anyways, guys, excellent episode. Very unsettling episode, lots to process, and we're not even close to being done this season yet, so there's much more to come and probably many more losses as well. So we just kind of have to buckle up and sit tight and wait and see what happens. But anyways, guys, you let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode, and as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys, and I will see you next time for an all new video. And let me know if you want me to continue doing these videos for House of the Dragon. If that's the case, I'll see you guys for the next episode of House of the Dragon, and I'll also see you guys soon for the next episode of The Acolyte. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.